Okay, we're going to talk about this Ember game real quick. So right off the bat, something you should notice is that the PA is a Smurf. So considering that his Smurf is quite a bit higher ranked than yours, I wouldn't feel too bad about this game. But hey, Smurfs are Smurfs. I get him in my games. Everyone gets him in their games. The best thing you can do is look at this guy and look at the way he stomps your guys' team, right? Because theoretically, you should be able to pick PA and have the exact same performance if you copy everything that he does. Which is inevitably how I climbed a lot of ranks. So I watched videos on YouTube and I watched replays of Smurfs that played versus me, and I copied everything they did, from their itemization to their hero choices to the way they played. My first experience was a 5k Night Stalker who was on my team, and he went mid and we all flamed him because we were idiot 2k players about playing Night Stalker mid, and he went like 20-0 and ended the game in 25 minutes. And he went this like crazy build where he went like Midas Radiance AC Basher MKB or something like that. And we found out he was a Smurf, and I asked him what his rank was, and he told us, and I said, "Are all 2Ks this bad?" And he said, "Yes." And he kind of laughed. And I played Night Stalker the very next game. I went mid. I got flamed by my team for picking Night Stalker mid. I went Midas Radiance, and I owned. And that was when I kind of realized, like, wait a second, I just have to do what he did, and then, like, I can stomp these guys as well. So, we'll talk about this. Itemization. Oh, I didn't look at the draft. I always like doing that. You probably picked last. I picked PA. You should see something like this coming. They already had the Void, so, like, this PA pick is a little bit of a surprise. What the heck? 10? Oh, they must have swapped. Okay, I have no clue what the pick order was. PA Mag is very popular. The higher up the MMR you go, the more likely you see this, and it's because it's really freaking strong. Itemization. Some of this is a guess. So, of course, we know now that it's a PA mid, but you're kind of guessing that it's a PA mid. If that's the case, you need to adjust your item build a little bit. You want to get a stick pretty early, and you probably even want to get a Ring of Protection or like Chainmail or something relatively early, but just having like a casual Ring of Protection versus all the physical damage can be really, really helpful. Way, way, way more helpful than like a Slipper or a Circlet here. 30 seconds to battle. Same kind of deal as last time. Looks like you go for the rune pretty consistently. I would say when you're Radiant, you don't need to go for the rune as often. Radiant block is harder to do, so like it's kind of important that you get there in time. And then like you don't get your ward out, and this player is definitely going to notice that you have a ward. Like he clicks on you there, and he knows. Okay, let's talk about how you play this wave completely wrong. Okay, so with Ember, every single mid matchup is can they kill Flame Guard or not? If they can't kill Flame Guard, then it's pretty good spell generally. If they can kill Flame Guard, then like the slight Searing Chains build is usually a little bit better. I would personally how do I explain this in a way? You basically just have to pick, is really it, versus PA. Like, you have to pick if you're maxing Flame Guard or if you're not. Like, if you get a point in it, then you're maxing it. If you don't get a point, then you're maxing Slight and Chains and you're getting no points in Flame Guard. I would get a point in it. It's a little bit easier to play. It's safer for you. But the way you want to play it is, as soon as this creep wave meets, you want to ideally have a better block here, which means you're not going for this rune. Because this block like really cucks your laning, especially versus a good player. So much stuff you can get away with people who like don't know how to play. So Like, this PA is taking advantage of you because she has a better block. And you notice where she's playing? She's playing back here. Like, she drew aggro, the range creep is dying, and she's just chilling. What she doesn't want to do is walk up and try to trade with you like an idiot, because she knows you're going to press Flame Guard, she's going to take a bunch of harass. You still haven't placed your Observer, put it in your backpack. Like, this just makes no sense to me. Like, you need to get this Tango out, because you're going to trade with her on these waves, and you're going to want Tango. Like, you're going to be Tangoing the first wave basically every game forever. Now, you get the CS, but what you want to do is time your Flame Guard with when she wants the CS the most. So as your creeps start to get low, you want to Flame Guard. The other option for Flame Guard is you use it to secure your range creep, which is generally how you play. So generally, you pop Flame Guard, you walk at the range creep, you zone the person off of it, and then you get the CS. And you shove the wave under the tower. Like, you've killed all 4 creeps, you've shoved it under tower, and you're level 2. And then what you can do in Ember Spirit is you can get chains, and you can chains the enemy hero right here next to their tower. And they're getting hit by all 4 creeps. They're getting hit by you. And they're not really able to CS. Because it's harder under tower and they're chained. So you kind of like save your spell for some reason, which I don't really understand. And we'll see what happens. So this PA messes up the CS. But that's fine. But the idea that she had was correct. Which is she sees that this wave is, and what she doesn't want to do is be level 1 under the tower when you're level 2 with 4 creeps. That's what she doesn't want. So what is she going to do? She's going to mitigate that damage by hitting this creep. And she's going to auto attack a lot here. And here, like, you don't go for this range creep. Like, you know she's going to dagger. Go for the range creep. Like, always get yours more than I. And then here, like, you panic because she's hitting you. It's like, all you have to do is press Flame Guard, drop a tree and eat a Tango, which you don't do. And again, like, you're playing on this low HP. And you didn't bring a salve. And you're not bringing a stick. So, like, she's bringing a stick because of the benefit it has versus an Ember who's pressing spells consistently, and you're not bringing a stick, and she presses way more spells than you do. And she's trying to force, she's trying to force you to use mana here. Like, every time she has cooldown, she's going to go on you when it's advantageous. Like, there's a lot of creeps here that have a theoretical chance of taking the chains, and she gets lucky, and you don't. But even if she got chained there, she's okay with that. Like, she had a Tango going. Like, she's getting full HP. She wants to tank damage. Like, she has natural regen, and she has regen coming. And this is, like, worst case scenario for you right here. Like, this is so lame losing. Like, you have this enormous creep advantage, because you didn't Tango earlier, you're low HP. And because you, like, panic used your spells, and she's going to abuse this creep wave to deny so many creeps. Like, you miss effectively 3 waves here. Actually, you kind of missed 4. This play is good right here. This is where she made a mistake. She should not walk up to you like this. I would have saved chains, because you probably could have killed her if you had saved chains. Like, just sit here and hit her. Like, if, like, she knows you're going for this ward, just freaking hit her. Don't hit this ward. Like, you... Yeah, okay, you actually don't. That's good. But you can just, like, follow her under tower. You don't have to click her, just follow her. You have creeps tanking. You can even glyph. And you get outplayed by what? The stick that you didn't buy. If you have a stick there, you live and she dies. And now you're level 3, and she's level 5, in a lane that you should win. Like, you have to understand that, like, good players know how to capitalize on mistakes that people make, because that's why they're better. She's not better because she can press dagger better than you. She's better because she can force you to make decisions, and then she can capitalize on whatever decision you make. So, like, even simple things. So if this PA is really good, I'm not going to take a guess at what the rank is on this PA, but I guess she's about a divine player. So, like, a better player there wouldn't go for the kill on you, and she might not have if you have a stick. Like, if you have a 10 stick here, she doesn't commit for this kill because she knows she dies. So it's like, even if she doesn't know that you're going to press it, because, like, you might forget or something, she's not going to go for it because it's not worth the risk. Like, very, very easy. She's not going to ask you how dumb you are and die to find out. So, like, this is, like, I know I've said it like 100 times now, but it's like such a crazy throw that you don't have a stick in this lane and that you're not getting your tangos off early. Like, when you lose 100 HP, we can back up and we can go look at the health that she has when she tangos for the first time versus you. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Did you see it? How much HP is she missing right here when she tangos? Not a lot. And you are missing about twice as much HP, and you still haven't tangoed. And we'll watch to see when you tango. It's like nearly 10 seconds later on half the HP. And so what's the issue here, right? It's like, now you're scared. Because she's regenning, and you're not. Like, she's regenning, and you're not. If you, like, make trades, she can punish you for them. So, anyway, I don't want to watch too much more of this because he's going to get empowered and she's just going to start killing people. You are tanking a lot of creeps here, man. Like, you have this tango. Like, if you had used it, if you didn't have this freaking shitty observer ward in your inventory, and you had tangoed at any point, you would have lived. And look at this. Like, she anticipated this. This is why she's going for this trade. Like, she's not even committing the kill unless you make a mistake, because she's just trying to force you to be low HP because she bought a salve, right? And then what's going to happen is she'll be full HP, you'll be low HP because she clicked on you and you don't have regen, and then she's going to lane for forever. Like, she doesn't have that much more CS than you. She only has 5 more CS than you, and she's forced you back to base once and killed you once. She's not that... It's not like she's CSing better. You have to understand this. She's just forcing you to get nothing while she's getting stuff out of the lane. It's like, congrats. You have a freaking extra Wraith ban on her. And, like, who gives a shit? So, maybe versus an Archon PA who's not buying this regen, maybe you stomp this lane, but, like, she's buying regen, so she's gonna crush you. The fact that you even get close when she has a DD is just crazy. So, what you can do in this situation is use your Flame Guard and go take a small camp, or a medium camp, or stack, or hide, Finally have a stick. But look at how much regen this chick buys. Like, she's trading with you, why? So she can drop her Wraith Bands, use her stick, salve, and kill you instantly because you used all your mana harassing her. How much you want to bet she gets regen? There you go. Another clarity and another salve. It's like salve number 5 or something. But she gets the farm ancients in 7 minutes. So, and this is why you lose. And this is why Smurfs are able to win lanes that are unwinnable. So, alright, I think that's everything I want for that one.